But and the close of people go stop. Yeah, it's still stop. Mr. Fan, why are you running around?
Okay. Let's go. Can we do the drill? I know. I don't need the rooms though. Is anyone not here yet, sir? I just figured you know. I'll also, the ones closest to roadway go with roadway. So the box are roadways profits, the unboxed are Rankin Wheels. When I'm looking to see what Rankin Wheels do, I look at their profits going across. When I'm looking at what roadway does, I'm looking at theirs going up or down.
When it says market share, that means money.
Monopolistic, monopoly, perfect competition, oligopoly.
Just cooperating mean they,
Collude. But it says they don't cooperate. Right?
yeah,
Do you have yesterday's outline?
this is an outline.
Yeah, because this is on yesterday's outline,
Uh,
which might make it easier for you to do.
Yeah, I do have it by realize.
Yeah. Too old to bend, sorry. See what you got here.
So,
It's early on the basis. You know what I mean? They could either they could leave early or leave late.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to, you have raising prices.
Yeah, if they, because they're, what they make more if their prices less is still.
No, there's no change in prices. They're just leaving early.
If they leave early, they will stop behind.
Yeah, that's profit. That's not. In here is profit. Not price.
So which price?
There isn't.
So how do you?
It's, the thing is, what should they do, leave early or leave late?
It's just like the biggest profit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna wear the hat, James, on Instagram.
Oh, please do. That's all.
They're right here, I won't want you to have to.
If you would go right out.
No. What does? What's their?
I could do it.
Yeah, is that okay?
I'm impressed. I've never done that.
Never found a what.
I'd like to lose the cat, but I have a wife. and a daughter who think it's a good thing.
Hey, I think the thing that we talked about, like after class, like the way the shred, to figure out the matrix, I think it's working still.
Is it?
Yeah, it still is, so I think it's a possible. way to
Okay.
do it.
You try it on the test, and if you fail, then no. I'm not sure, but if it works, it should work. And on the practice test, Graham, there's 3 or 4 more of them.
Okay.
And I would say if it works for like 5, whatever you're doing is probably good, okay? All right, Claude, in which market structures do these firms operate?
Oligopoly.
How did you explain that?
I'm not sure, I figured that just the number of price might matrices, oligopoly, that's one part I was not confused.
Okay,
I said because they react how competitors like what they do.
okay, I think you could say they're reacting to competitors, which shows mutual interdependence.
I also said like, because they're bus companies, like there's not a ton of like the services for buses, there's not like a million bus companies.
I wouldn't go with that, because. But what you could have said is there are only 2 companies. Because they're only giving you 2 companies, and an oligopoly is between 2 and 10.
So we could say that it's an oligopoly because the firms use pricing strategies, is that?
Yeah, I think you
Based
get,
off one another.
I think based on, I like the based off one another.
How would you explain it again?
I would have said it's 2 companies, which fits into the oligopoly, like 2 to 10. And I would say they're using price strategies because they're mutually interdependent. Now, there's a lot of no explanations because this was done in 2007. And I think they make them harder now, to be honest with you. So I'll try to explain to you how what they would ask now. James, if roadway chooses an early departure, which departure is better for Rankin Wheels?
I think early departure as well. They're making 900.
Right, 900 compared to 850, right? All right, and that's, if they asked to explain, I would have explained it that way.
Yeah.
An early departure makes 900, a late makes 850. Okay? Identify the dominant strategy for roadway.
They have a urban early strategy.
Okay, so if Rankin Wheels went early, roadway would make 1,000 over 750, right?
Yes,
I know you have a different way, but,
yes.
and late, 950 over 700.
Yeah.
So they have the dominant strategy. Who's all the way back there? I can't even, oh, there you are. You don't want to come up front?
Yeah, good, I'm good. I already got all my stuff out. There's
His
actually-
feelings were hurt. He thought you'd come up and keep them coming.
That corner actually really depends.
Okay. All right, now, so we have early for roadway. Is choosing an early departure a dominant strategy, Owen, for Rankin Wheels?
Well, yes, because their profits are.
All right, let's look.
Oh,
If-
ranking wheels.
Yeah.
No,
All right, so if Rankin Wheels goes,
wait, yes.
if roadway goes early, what should Rankin Wheels do?
Early,
If roadway goes late, what should Rankin Wheels do?
early,
Why?
because they're making 900 instead of 850.
Hold it. Where's 900? If they're going late, if roadway's going late,
Uh-huh.
they have an option of making 650 or 800.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so. You were confused before, so because you said 900, so. Do you understand why?
Yeah.
When you're looking at Rankin Wheels, you're looking across at the unbox. Okay? When you're looking at roadway, you're looking down at the box. Okay? You sure? Because it's gonna be on the test, so I don't want. Okay. All right, now. Logan was so mad that I called this name. Logan, what do we know that roadway has to do? What is the dominant strategy? Alright, so roadway's going early no matter what, right? So a roadway goes early. What is Rankin Wheels gonna do? So how much money are they gonna make? And that's the answer.
Is that also because there's like no incentive, there's no incentive to cheat in national?
Yeah, but
Definitely.
I would say the dominant strategy is the explanation, because Nash's equilibrium isn't always going to be the place that you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, is it? I think we did one yesterday where nobody had it done.
I think, but you can.
But is it possible, but does dominant?
Like, if no one had a dominant strategy, they couldn't ask that question.
Okay, but like, is it also possible for both companies to have a dominant strategy?
It's also possible to have two Nash's equilibrium. And then you just choose the highest profit. Right, man?
If they did cooperate, what would they choose?
In this situation, you choose the same box,
Okay, yeah.
because it's the highest profit, right? I didn't hear you, sorry.
Not cooperating.
It means that we didn't collude, that we got there on our own.
And not colluding, that's like, I mean, like, do businesses just not know, and they have like no idea what their business? Is there rules in that?
No, I mean, they might not know their profits, they probably don't. And they probably don't know their pricing, like, they know their pricing structure, but they might not know the strategy. So like, Loyola knows what we charge, they don't know what we're gonna charge next year. They have no idea how much money.
So they had to guess how like we do, so they match it.
Yeah.
They match our price.
No, they're more expensive.
They keep like 5,000.
I don't think, is it that much?
It's not that much.
But here's kind of their little gimmick too. So say like, they charge 3,000 more. They'll tend to give 3,000 more in scholarships. So if I'm recruiting you to play football, say, and Calvert Hall is giving you 5, I'm giving you 8, even though you're ending up at the same. I hate to say this, but parents love going around saying my son gets more money than yours. Yeah, I donated my scholarship. Not my scholarship.
So if they did cooperate with our answer to.
What? No, in this situation it wouldn't, but in others it would.
Don't they cooperate each one of the two, whatever the highest.
Now, when I cooperate, yeah, it's gonna be what box gets both of them the best scenario.
So like, Rankin Wheels makes like, why would Rankin, like, I can like say, Rankin Wheels like makes less money than Roadway? In like general, like in general.
Yeah,
They're always being, like, is there like a reason for that?
probably not as good at controlling costs. You know,
They did not put the.
some of their workers are just throwing $20 to get a hat.
But they don't care about that though, they just care about what their work hours.
They just care about their own.
They don't.
Yes,
So for D, it's the corner box, right, on the bottom right.
yes.
Why is that the answer? Why is that?
Oh, no, it's not dominant, because if Rankin Wheel, if Roadway goes early, Rankin Wheels is gonna go early, right? If Roadway goes late, Rankin Wheels is gonna go late, so they don't have a dominant strategy. Yeah. Okay, sorry, James. All right. Who's in charge of prayer? You're in charge of prayer though? Oh, it's true, but you could do it, yeah.
Let's turn our Holy Spirit to God. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. I pray that we'll have a good econ class. And I pray for everyone working with their college applications. It was a big day yesterday for some of the active stuff. And St. John Baptist Deals out.
All right, if you took yesterday for the first time, if you took the, or the other day, If you're on retreat, I'll do redos tomorrow, before and after school for those guys. Okay? Wherever you are.
That'd be great if we take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't win. Damn. Is your hand up? Luke?
No.
Okay, sorry. Sometimes I hallucinate. Oh, jeez, we had that bad line. All right, so tomorrow's the graphing quiz. The graphs are a monopoly losing money, price ceiling and price floor, consumer producer surplus and deadweight loss for both, monopolistic competition in the long run, side-by-side perfect competition. You go to the econ page, you have all those graphs in a PowerPoint, okay? So you can see the graphs you need to know. To get the 2 points, the graphs have to be perfect. I'm sure they will be. All right. The test is, for you guys, it's Wednesday. All right?
It's Tuesday.
Oh, it is Tuesday for you?
Tuesday, 4:50.
All right, so for you, it's Tuesday. I will be in the ARC Monday, periods 1, 2, 4, and 5. I say this if you have any anxiety about the test, that you would take the practice test over the weekend. And then you could come in any of those periods and say, I don't understand questions 3, 12, and 16. So we could go over them. I'll be here Tuesday morning at 7:45 in case you decide not to do the practice test and you need me early in the morning to answer any questions. The resources, I would say, you have the key concepts. All right, there's a sheet on the top that goes all the key concepts for the market structures. The graphs, and I'll go over every graph Monday at lecture. Monopoly, side-by-side, natural. Okay. The practice test, which I think is a good resource. I would even look at the FRQs that are homework, even though it's a multiple choice test. I think the FRQs bring out a lot of concepts and force you to apply them. So those are what we'll have going on. And yes,
Is it possible for you to make practice FFPs?
huh? Yeah, we've done a couple. And I'm not sure we're gonna even do an FRQ. I'll let you guys vote when we come back. Someone's gotta value democracy. I'll see, if you guys do real, I might even make it optional. I don't even.
Extra credit?
No. But it could be optional. If you want to do it, I might. But we'll see how people vote and we'll see how people do. All right. Oh, and dominant strategy is what?
It is the best move to make regardless of what your opponent does.
I'm not gonna say, all right, I'll go with the best move. Yeah. Okay. Mutual interdependence. Alan, how you doing?
Great. You said independent is with the fighting.
Okay, yeah, that what you do and what I do interact and we're dependent. And it's the numbers closest to the left. Or how do you know which numbers go with which part? Okay. We prayed, we did that. We're okay. All right, today's. Did I put a spot perfect competition?
Yeah.
Side by side graph, perfect competition in that spot. Okay, should take you a minute. Mike, you're done.
I'm good.
Side by, you don't gotta look up there, side by side perfect competition in the long run.
I had to refresh
Could be industry. Nick, you okay? I can relate to that.
I don't remember what's happening.
Which one?
Guilty conduct.
Bro.
So true.
I think it's obvious.
Yeah.
Side by side, perfect competition, where it says perfect competition.
I know, that's different.
Yeah, that, yeah, that wouldn't get you a point, but it's nice.
Industry, wow.
Wow.
No ATC, no price and quantity, no quantity.
Well, with Mr. Dodd, okay? Respected.
Yeah, a little respect.
You got married.
Yeah, Jane. I think, yes, it is.
Oh, is that? And then there's.
Okay, I'll take it.
Why did you do that?
Good shout, James.
Steve, keep quiet, no.
That's my dad's.
What do you think I used it?
I had no idea.
Okay, so far you're okay.
I know, now I'm kind of going. Yeah, I don't know where you're going.
We asked if they wanted.
Does it like the guy? Like, say, yeah, well, you can say guard at long run. Say, make sure you are right, whatever.
We're not.
Yeah, data average.
So this would be
Data
my
average.
question, right? Yeah.
Oh, I know it's something. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? See what I do on it. I don't know.
History of average.
I'm gonna.
Is that in the history of average?
Yeah, bro. In the history, just all.
By the way, how do you get to do the, what do you call the thing? Yeah,
You have to be in the admission.
oh, it's emission zone. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you wanna do one?
Price, quantity, I use numbers, you don't have to. You could use P and Q, P and QE, long as it's consistent. All right, what is important is you gotta have that dotted line. Why? Because it shows the firm is a price taker. All right, again, you could just go with Q, MC equals MR, zero economic profit. Mr. Dark, I just got squeezed out at the end. Okay? Yes, sir.
Do you use like the P's and Q's? I know the P's will stay the same, but will the Q for the industry and the firm be different? I mean, difference Q1.
You could use, I think you can use Q.
Does it matter how we draw that, marginal cost curve? Do we have to do that? Like, I
No.
just did the straight line.
You could do a
I
straight line.
didn't do that.
You want to first MR equals E equals AR equals.
Mr. Dark, huh?
We just wrote down like this.
Yeah, Mr. Dark, you could write that.
Yeah, indicate that.
Like 4 years here, we haven't taught you manners?
It's Mr. It's Mr. Okay, it's not just dark. It's
All right. The next one in your notes is a monopoly making money, right? All right, no. Because tomorrow, we're doing them in your quiz, we're doing losing, let's do losing. Okay, monopoly losing money.
It's good practice. Pretty good thing.
I didn't know.
You're doing price discrimination, marginal revenue is just a part of the price. Right? It's Mr. Dark again,
Yes,
because it folds into the maker.
yeah,
How do you, where do you put the ATC and the MC? Just put it anywhere.
yeah.
So it's like, you just show that it's like, I mean, is it always be making?
Okay, it's making huge money.
Okay.
The profits increase in the quantity.
Basically, your curve can be anywhere, just not on the question.
Yep, yep.
Making money. Making money. Wherever, low like, it doesn't have to be like, figure out the draw, the FC line, it doesn't have to be.
I'm doing right now.
But it doesn't take. Well, we might have to take an art class and, work on. Yeah, no, our Bob Van will do it all. Which one? Yeah, so I figured. She's like,
Oh,
yeah,
losing
so-
all- So you're using your appendix?
Is there a lock spot today?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Nick, how are you gonna stay for this first month?
I'm gonna draw the graphs out.
He's gonna ask me.
Now, as long as you know you gotta draw.
Structure.
All right, if I'm doing a loss, all right, I do MC plus MR up to price.
Yeah.
The one thing, and I'm pretty sure I heard the court say this, the one thing is the whole ETC has to be above the demand curve. Okay? Now, I go to my profit maximizer, I take it up to price, up to the ATC, and that's my loss box. Now, I don't remember, are they gonna ask you, or am I gonna ask you dead weight loss? But that'd be the profit maximizer up. They said shaded in. And there it is. Okay? Yes, sir.
The lowest ATC is where it equals margin of error.
Yeah, and that isn't really perfect.
You don't have to throw that on like that.
No. I think the only thing that, I'm not positive that I remembered, but I think it's the loss box and at most dead weight loss.
Is there never lost on a monopoly money?
Yeah. The only difference, Graham, is the ATC is gonna come down. Yeah. Oh. On the. No, there is another thing. There's an ADC in the one I have diagrammed. It's when you put the ADC in, it has to be below the price. Because otherwise you would shut down. Average variable.
Which graph? Monopoly graph.
Monopoly losing money. So you have the ADC below the price to show that it's staying in business.
So what's the significance of drawing the ADC now?
To show the monopoly would stay in business.
Right.
Okay. So that's why you have to have the price above the ADC.
Yeah, so were you quantity profit max?
Is that required?
Yeah, because it's on, and it's on the graph I put on the PowerPoint.
How do you do price discrimination graph is on the tip?
No.
You don't have that one? How much time is that?
All right, I want to finish up the oligopolies and the price leadership. So I'm going to skip that price discrimination graph. And I could probably show it to you quickly. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the big profit. Good job. All right, there are three types of oligopolies: price leadership, no graph. Colluding, what type of graph do you think is a colluding going to be? It's gonna be a monopoly, yeah. Just instead of Mike making all the money, me and Mike will split it. And then non-colluding, which college board has decided that you're not responsible for.
Is it non-killing just anything?
Yeah, which we really one day do. Okay, so I used to live, there was 4 gas stations, one on each corner. One of them somehow leaked oil into the water supply, putting them out of business.
Oh, yeah.
But before that, the Exxon station would put out a price 99 cents, 99, they'd all follow. The next day it'd be $1.02, $1.02, $1.02, $1.02. Now, what's the advantage? The advantage is that Exxon's gonna charge a high price, knowing everyone else is gonna follow, and they all charge high prices and make more money. Okay, that's price leadership. Now, is it collusion? Technically, no, because I didn't tell Luke to follow me. He just did. I didn't call him, I didn't write it up. So that's how sometimes you get around the collusion, because collusion's illegal. All right. Now, that's not saying people don't do it. So firms are not allowed to set prices. So price leadership, again, is a strategy. And I think it was an answer the other day, tacit collusion, which is, we don't have an agreement, we just have a wink wink that we're gonna follow. Now, the dominant firm, which was Exxon, they initiate the price change. Dominant firm, to me, is the firm that has the most money. Other firms will follow the leader. Now, why? Because if I'm at $1.02 and Luke goes to 99, and I'm the one with the most money, what am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm probably going to 97. And if he wants to go to 9, I'm gonna go to where he's gonna lose money. Because I know I could lose money for a longer time. So eventually, Luke stops the price war and just starts doing the same price I put up. All right, and this is the breakdowns. Now they had it in, I think it was Post and Kellogg's in the 70s, and cereal went out. Great time to like Frosted Flakes, by the way, because the price wars made everything cheap. But eventually, you're realizing that you're making less money, so you kind of stop it. Huh? Back and forth. So like cereal was 99 cents a box and it was 97, 95. They just kept lowering it.
That much cereal?
I love cereal.
You know what? Do you ever go to the grocery store and see how many, the whole aisle is cereal?
There's a lot of knockoffs.
Number one.
Yeah.
Post.
All right. Now, colluding oligopolies are called cartels. All right. Now, cartels, all they do is they set a price and a quantity. All right. Now, that is kind of a fixed agreement. Now, in New York, the drug cartel would give like people in each borough how much they could sell and at what price. Okay, and then you'd sell it, you'd make your money. Usually you had identical costs, like unless like one of the cartel person was buying hats from James. And now, what is the key to keeping two things? It's easier if me and James are a cartel than if 8 of us are. The more people you have, the more chance of cheating. But one of the things you need to do is be able to punish people who cheat. Now,
You do that.
what do you think they did in New York if the drug dealer tried to lower or higher his prices?
Tar and feather.
Huh?
Tar and feather.
That means kill them? Yes.
Take a swing, take a swing, buddy.
All right, now,
No, taxpayer.
guys, I want to say, it really shows you about greed, because if people are willing to risk their life, knowing that if someone finds out that they're, and so eventually someone will, that they're breaking the cartel, and that they could get killed, it's amazing, because they're all making a lot of money anyhow.
Did you ever meet anyone with a cartel in New York?
Wow.
I thought.
It is. Right.
Right.
They would kill. OPEC has ways to punish you by like cutting off oil.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering.
Yes.
They use-
All right,
They don't.
all right, so that basically is like, so the main thing for oligopolies is the game theory. They do test on neutral interdependence. They do expect you to know cartels or oligopolies. Okay. Now. Right? All right. You okay? Graham, what market structures use the MR equals MC rule? The other Graham.
This one.
Which Graham was answering?
This one.
Okay, thank you. All right, Alex, help me out. That's the same answer to you. Eduardo, help him out. All of them. Monopolistic, perfect competition, oligopolies, that are colluding and monopolies. All right, price maker, which firm?
Every single one except for the competition.
Okay, collusion and cartels, Aleph, make a comeback.
Oligopoly.
Oligopoly, identical products. And, no, that's fast food, oligopoly, okay? Price taker, Graham M, make a comeback.
I don't know.
Wow.
Come on.
Wow. Not the hat.
Maybe Graham looked good.
Boy, did you know?
What is he asking? I was so stunned by that.
Number 5.
Number 5, price taker, that's definitely the competition.
No, that price maker, James, perfect competition.
It's just.
All right. Graham M, your last one. Excess capacity.
Just, monopoly.
Who's gonna help them on it?
Monopolistic competition,
Monopolistic
because they
competition.
got the gap.
We're not leaving till Graham gets one right. Low barriers to entry. It's all fair. No?
No.
Everybody except for,
All right, perfect competition and monopolistic competition. Game field. All right. You got some studying to do?
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right, fill out your sheets, have a great day. Yeah, that's kicking around this $20 investment.
Yeah, that's quite the thing to do.